Hello, brothers and sisters. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down and in the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people who can smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people who are focused on money. Most of the time, when I get these individuals who are focused on what everybody else likes to think, 9 times out of 10, they don't know what they're talking about. And basically, even if I show them the research, and also where I get my information from, they don't want to listen. But to each his own. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. I'm doing this response video because someone sent me the video, so I'm doing a response video. I repeat, this is a response video. I have a right to show his information and his content, but I'm not going to be playing the whole thing because Kevin Samuels is long-winded. He talks very slow, okay? And when people, to me, talk very slow, they don't have that much information. They don't have a lot of knowledge. All right? All right, so let's go on with the videotape. This guy says, stop playing it safe. Why men simp? So, there's going to be a point in the video where I'm going to stop it because it gets annoying to me. Okay, because a lot of guys like to listen to Kevin Samuels, which he actually learned from me way back in 2012. But I'm not going to say he copied off none of my content. I give a lot of guys ideas and innovative things they can do so they can get some notoriety. Okay, I don't look for subscribers. I don't look for likes. I don't really care for none of that because I'm real alpha. I don't do what all everybody else like to do. Remember that. I'm eccentric. So let's get on with the videotape for today about stop playing it safe. Why men simp? All right, I will put down the link down below. And of course, let's let the show begin. Okay.
Welcome back, Notification Squad. What's up, family? What's up, CIA members?
Oh, you know CIA?
Yeah.
I mean something else.
If you're a member of the Notification Squad, when you come in, give me a big thumbs up on like this video. Also, do me a favor. I'm gonna start making a few people moderator, especially when I do live streams like this. Fellas, I'm gonna ask you that you watch the chat room for trolls. Because I'm driving and I wanted to make a response video. I want to get out more content.
This is my response video to you.
Sitting there making a video about each different subject takes too much time.
Hell yeah.
If y'all are good to roll with it like this uncut and raw, I'm good to make a response video.
My thing is that why is he wearing that Dixie chick bag on his shoulder like that? Doesn't he understand that's for women and shit? That's like a purse. That's suspect. That's hell. But anyway, let's continue.
And much more content this way. I only know that by the amount of people who like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Also, another favor. Last night's topic was kind of fire. And it goes directly into today's topic, why men simp. I'm going to talk about why I simped.
Oh, he just admitted why he simped. I never simped in my life. But let me make it very clear what the word simp is now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let him talk to see if he's going to say what the true definition of simp means. And a lot of guys don't understand the difference between a trick and a simp. But I'll explain it to you here. Okay, there's a lot of other names too, but I know what the true definition of simp means, but these days, these millennials, okay, or millennial thinking people, emotional people who didn't really do the thorough research, they're going to get it wrong. But let's continue.
I'm going to tell you exactly why men simp.
Yeah.
And it goes into a point I'm about to make.
What is simp?
You know, as soon as a man starts to speak his truth or be a man, society just wants to shut that stuff down. I want to shut it down. We can't have that because men doing their thing, when a man has his mindset to do his thing, that man can't be controlled. So we got to shut that man down, separate him, isolate him, and keep him in line so we can keep the wheels of society on and get world production. That's really what it comes down to. So, a super chat, somebody super chatted a question. This is a video for Sean G. He basically asked, Kev, can you go ahead and explain why guys continually simp for women and the dangers of simping? Okay, for people who don't know what simping is, it basically means being a fool for a woman. Being a fool for a woman. And putting her needs above yours to the detriment of yourself.
Partially.
Why guys do it? We do it because it's safe. We do it for a lot of reasons.
Come on,
but if you're born after 1970, you were raised in a world like I was, where equal rights amendment, women were independent, all these other things.
This is exactly why I don't listen to him. He's just long-winded. Tell us the definition of simp, please. That is not the definition of simp. That is more of the definition of a trick. You can look it up. All right, okay, let's continue.
And a lot of people were raised by single-parent households and women. We were taught to be nice guys. Be respectful of one. Open the door. All of
so let me tell you the definition before he goes long-winded all the way around the bush of what simp means. I was raised in the 80s, born in 1974. And the Pimps and the Pushers and even some Italians told me what simping is. And the thing is that from Pimps, they told me originally what it means is that suckers, the acronym means suckers investing in mediocre. Mediocre is underlined. The mediocre means used. Okay, or average at best, okay, you know, but it's not virgins, okay. Remember, any female pussy, suckers investing in mediocre pussy. That is absolutely in the 80s what I learned of what it means. Okay, if you disagree with me, big whoop-de-doo. Why don't you try to talk to a pimp who was raised in the 80s? Tell me that's not the truth. Tell me, and I'll try to find somebody who is a pimp to tell me that shit. Because I told you, I haven't seen too many pimps on the internet who are actually down, who are not simps, okay? Who didn't fuck their product, okay? They taught me that shit. It means you're settling for used vaginas. Once you noticed that a female is not a virgin, you charge her to the game. And anybody who goes against that grain, she's going to be a liability. You are going to be a liability because you're tricking and simping. Trick simping. Okay? And what happens is that when you're tricking, you don't think with your head. When you're simping, you're not thinking with your head. You're thinking with the head downstairs. You don't care about the value of your own self as a king, as a god, as a lord. You are the one who's in charge. Right? And you tell every female this up front. Most alphas tell women up front what you're going to get and the consequences of the actions because they're fathers, they're alpha fathers. And this is what I learned. Now, if you disagree, you come into my inbox and you'll learn a whole lot more. You know where to find me at, right? You know where to find me at. And as I said before, I gave Kevin Samuels the clues on how to become successful. Like I said before, you know, if you talk to women about their accountability, you talk to women about their virginity, you talk to a woman about where they can learn to how they can be feminine, you won't find it too much on the internet. But Kevin Samuels, one of his virals went viral because he was talking about accountability to one, you know, average looking, below average looking female. And I remember I saw that video. And why guys be telling me all the time, well, you ain't cool with Kevin Samuels? Well, basically, first of all, he's busy. I don't hate on his game. Like I said before, I just know that he will always simp because he don't understand what the word simp is. Most of you guys who watch me are going to be simps. You are beta. You're either going to be a beta alpha simp or want to be a beta alpha simp buster, or you're going to be tricking. Okay? Because how I was raised, I learned real quick and early that if you stick your dick in a used vagina, you get infected, okay? You get a red lung, that's what they say. They call it a red lung. I'm getting older. I'm 47. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I shoot three-point hook shots at the three-point line. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I record everything I do as an alpha, okay? I got my daughters, and I travel overseas. This guy don't got nothing on me, okay? But anyway, since I responded to this guy, I'm going to let him talk a little bit more because I don't want to... When he talks like he knows everything, okay? I don't talk like I know everything. I'm just talking through experience. This guy already went through 2 divorces, okay? I say it's not wise to get married. That's not an alpha-like construct, okay? All right? But I'm trying to do something different by doing polyandry with only virgins. That's how I am, and that's how I choose to be. If a female don't want to do polygyny, okay? Polygyny is one man, multiple wives, or the fact that she's not a virgin, I disown her. She's just, everything is going to be charged to the game, okay? Love is respect to a real alpha. It is not an emotional construct. Stop using your trick-like, not simp, trick-like ways to giving women, what he said earlier, which is basically tricking, not simping, okay, to give away all your goods to a woman who's not even on your level, okay? Don't even do it, okay? You know what I do for women in reverse, though? I teach women how to do polyandry, okay? But this guy don't give any knowledge. He's not giving any knowledge to you guys. He talked common knowledge, not common sense, all right? But let's continue on what he has to say, because I can't watch the whole video. He got 3-hour videos. I do not subscribe to him, okay? And he subscribed to me in my other earlier videos. I know he did, because he complimented me on one of my videos. I remember him way back in the days. But anyway, let's begin with the video. Let's finish this video off.
Those things. You know, guys before knew how to do that stuff. They didn't have to be taught. They just learned it from their fathers and the family and the society.
And he's 67 and I'm 47.
Well, women taught their sons how to be men. So obviously you got a generation of softer men and conversely a generation of harder women.
That's right.
Well, when you leave your mama's house and go to school, that's the first time a lot of guys were around boys. Then our boy tendencies started to pop up and
some of them turn gay
manifest themselves. You know, so especially if you were like me, an only child, it was just me and my mom and around her sisters. Oh my God, it's a wonder I didn't turn out to be gay. And so I've heard a lot of people say that.
Possibly bisexual.
But I don't, you know, that's a subject for a whole nother time.
What did you say?
And, you know, look,
what did you
oh my God, it's a wonder I didn't turn out to be gay. And so I've heard a lot of people say that. But I don't, you know, that's a subject for a whole nother time. And, you know, look,
okay.
I'm conservative on some things, I'm liberal on some things, but I really, really do believe in men should be able to be men. And when we're out, yeah, when you're in high school, you have your friends. When you go to college, that's the first time a lot of guys get a chance to really be themselves.
You see how he's long-winded. That's enough. I'm not watching any more of the videos because he does this to women and men. You don't get any information from him. He is not a therapist. I'm a therapist. But anyway, since you don't know who I am, you should follow me to see when I travel to Ethiopia, to the Gambia, and next I'm most likely going to go to Kenya. I hope they don't enforce this vaccine stupid 19 thing on people, okay, you know, because there's a lot of ignorant people out there. So my next video is going to be about the world revolves around you, okay? You can check it out if yourself. I like to make videos, guys. I do not do what a lot of the beta males do out there, beta alpha males, and he's more likely to be a beta alpha male. He can never be an alpha until he has the standards way up there. And to me, it's just, he's just long-winded. I don't listen to him too much because it's like common knowledge he talks about. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. I explained to you what simp is and a trick is, okay? A John is someone who's just a victim of the pimps. And what happens is that no money, no honey comes into play. And a lot of women, a lot of guys can't deal with that truth. They can't. And once I start talking about virginity or something, they think I'm talking about an underage girl or some shit. They think I'm a pedophile or some shit. And that's what makes them beta, because they haven't had an alpha father from the beginning. I know who they are. They attack me, okay, and I don't mind. I don't care about that negative energy. I feed off of motherfucking negative energy. I love when people don't like me, goddammit. But I wish a motherfucking would try to cross the line over here, okay? You ain't coming over here, dog. Just stay your ass over there, unless you got a whole lot of money so we can box, you know, because I'm a boxer, okay? And I don't want to be talking to betas, getting up in their emotions, and then they get in my inbox, and then they get all the emotion. I say, calm yourself, man. It's just entertainment, dog. You know, because people lose their lives because they talk too much, man. But I ain't trying to reach you, and you ain't trying to reach me. Nobody got no money. We ain't got no time for that. We got daughters and kids we got to worry about. But then people will be saying bad things to defame other people's characters. But I don't hate on Kevin Samuels' hustle. But I'm just going to tell you like it is. A simp is anyone, any man who deals with a woman who is not a virgin. All right? So just keep it real. As a matter of fact, is there a word of such thing? If you believe that that's not the definition of what a simp is, what is another word for a guy who settles for a female who is not a virgin? Huh? That's the word, motherfucker. I told you. Now, there's another word that I was told a little while ago, like about a year or two ago. It was called microchimerism, okay? Where another man's DNA is in a woman, okay? And to me, I have OCD with used vaginas. I'm the only guy that would say boldly on the internet that I was a fetish gigolo in my heydays. A fetish gigolo or a gigolo, okay, there's different versions of gigolo. A fetish gigolo is someone who uses toys for women, okay? I do a whole list of variety of things for women's bodies. I'm a masseuse, I'm a babysitter. I do so many things. I used to be a virtual boyfriend. I was on MySpace. I did so much stuff that these guys on this internet is pathetic to me, okay? I'm like, but I don't hate their hustle. It's just sad that a lot of millennials think they're the shit and they're not, and they got no videos. I'm on PORNHUB, I'm on OnlyFans. You ain't gonna know about me because I tell people I'm schizo, so then that's what makes people like get scared, but they don't understand what schizo means, okay? There's many variations of schizophrenia. Schizoaffective. I have schizophrenia. That's schizoaffective. I ain't afraid of telling people shit. You know, people ain't perfect. Nobody's gonna be like all that in the bag of chips. They're not, okay? You just have to tell. The more upfront people are with you, the more you are respected. All right? This is what I'm told. Now, people don't want to deal with it, let them fly. Leave them alone, okay? Other than that, just because someone calls you these things doesn't mean it's actually true, though. You got to be careful with that, too. Because a lot of people who believe in religion are actually delusional. Did you know that, okay? But then when you hear a person who actually do have powers, they're of the devil, they're a witch, okay? You know, that's how people are and think in their psychological ways. They don't believe that other people can be like Jesus. They don't believe that other people can be like Elijah Muhammad, okay? Let me see. I get so many women internationally, in the Western world, Bangladesh, from India, and this guy is just talking out of the side of his nose. But in your way, to each his O's, and so many hoes. I love you all, but I hate the many of you. And think about one thing. I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Don't try it. Now, like I said before, there's some innovative ideas I be giving to guys. Start talking about women's virginity and how important it is. Let one of your virals go viral. Okay? One of your videos go viral, and you may make it just like Kevin Simp Samuels. I put simp in every guy's name that I see that I know that they're going to simp. Because every time they come in my inbox and I say, okay, what do you think a simp is? And then they get upset, like, don't tell me. I'm like, you already a bitch, motherfucker. You already a bitch. You getting all emotional. I ask you a question, motherfucker. I ask you to get your emotions. That's beta. Beta is emotional. Beta is average-looking Joe Schmoes. Either you're super smart and you're living in your mom's basement and you ain't getting no pussy, or you're still a virgin, or you're an incel. A beta alpha is only 25% of the population. They get pussy. They're usually not on these YouTubes. They're not doing that. They don't do this shit. Beta alphas are really, now one of the beta alphas is Kevin Simp Samuels, Tyreek Nasheed, okay, Tommy Sotomayor's, okay, Lucario. Those are beta alphas. They love used vaginas. You can never be an alpha if you settle for used vaginas, all right? Monogamous doesn't exist with alphas. Got it? You're a king, my dog. You're a king. You're a god. Brother Polite is still a beta alpha because his wives was not virgins. Okay? Now, though he's close to alpha, you settle for used vaginas, you can't be truly alpha, man. You got to have higher standards. You got to focus on being alone and really be with someone who's already condoned and with the fucking society and shit. But that's all I really want to say, guys. What else is there to say about this video? I just stopped it early at 4 minutes because I need to say my piece, okay? You know, and I think my piece is more important because a lot of guys need to learn. Come into my inbox. I'm on Facebook. That's the fastest way to get in touch with me. Search up XMandell Evansx. It's down there also and below. And if any of you women or anything in between, you're a transvestite, hermaphrodite, you contact me. We can talk about some stuff psychologically. I do things in an eccentric type of way. I'm a fucking therapist, if you want to believe that. You want to believe that shit. A therapist is two versions of therapists. Self-made therapists and an institutionalized, okay? I consider myself a therapist as all of the hundreds women I talk to. I'm a conversationalist at best. I do things in an unorthodox way to help you with your situation if you ask me to, okay? All right? There's different types of therapists out there. I'm a schizologist, you want to call it. Schizologist is the term I used. I made up myself, okay? You won't find it, okay? But other than that, I'm out of here, guys. I hope you learned something in this video. I ain't playing no further. You can watch the whole thing if you like. Check out the link down below in the description box. It's just a link right to his video. As I said before, I don't hate on a man's hustle. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.